Players Championship 27, Dublin, as the PDC fits in some floor time before the World Grand Prix. Would Gerwyn Price bring it with some huge antics and even bigger roars? Or would the relentless one, Ryan Joyce, tame the beast? Pain or pleasure for Menser? Could he create some headbutt hoopla? Or would Christoph bring the kryptonite with more Polish power? Roaring, soaring, and a Frosty final today on High Roller Radio. Yes, hashtag PC27 Ireland, the first of back-to-back Players' Championships before we double the fun Sunday and the start of the Grand Prix, where it's double in, double out. How about a Pro Tour doubleheader, asked the PDC, to whet the appetite? And we say yes, please. As always, it's being streamed live on pdc.tv. Darts Tennis filling us in on today's withdrawals. Corey Cadby, James Wilson, and Tony Elsonis among them. Replacements including Scott Taylor, Andrew Gilding, and Cody Harris. All right, here we go. And how is this for an opening act? Nathan Aspinall versus Gary Anderson. I like it a lot. 2-2 to start. Ando averaging 112 through 4 legs. This was high octane from both. The key moment came in leg number 6. The Flying Scotsman wasting chances, and the Asp would break. Double 8 good for a 4-2 advantage. At 5-3, Aspinall was on the 9. He'd pinned the 2 trebles, but just missed the double 12. Anderson watching on intently, so close. No 9-darter, but he did get the victory. 6-3 your final. Ready for this? Aspinall averaged 107 to Anderson's 105. Wow. On the other stream board, it was Rob Cross and Yeli Klassen. This was pretty good too. Both players assaulting the red bit. A voltage ton 40 here, which he followed with this. The 128 checkout, treble 18, double 10. Beautiful. Cross also had a 136 finish for 3-2. Full credit to the Dutchman, though. He was firing. Tops here for 4-3. He had the darts, and yes, we'd go all the way. But in the 11th leg, he'd missed 2 for the match, and Cross pounced on double 4. Klassen had 6 180s in all, but to no avail. 6-5 your final. Richard North lining up his shot against Andy Bolton, but for Northie, it all went southy early as X marked the spot on this double 10 for 4-0. The X Factor carried on from there. He averaged 97 in an easy 6-2 win and handshakes. Dawson Marshall facing Aaron Monk. The Canadian was playing catch-up from the get-go. Down 4-2, he would land double 5 to stay in it. He was still down a break at 5-3, but he found that break and then followed with the 76 checkout for all square, 5 apiece. In the last leg shootout, wow, he'd complete the comeback on double 12, 3 on the spin, 2 of them breaks of throw. 6-5, the Canadian takes it. Quite a comeback from Canada's Dawson Marshall, reported Tom Beresford. Comes back from 3-0 and 4-1 behind to edge past Aaron Monk. Steady arrows like this from Jonathan Worsley helped him get the jump on Stephen Bunting. Just a ton, but he was finishing well too. The scoreline evidence, a 4-1 lead to start. But hold on, the bullet had him in the crosshairs, started zoning in, a 171 here, a 180 there, had 4 combination finishes in a row, and in the decider had the darts. That's all he needed. Bunting survives. 6-5 your final. Can also tell you that James Richardson was ruthless in a 6-4 win over the bronzed Adonis. That also on the live stream. A couple of upsets and big averages to pass your way. This from dartconnect.com. First the upsets. Top seed Ian White out. The Diamond losing 6-5 to the Mod Scott Baker, while Dave Chisnell was crushed 6-2 by Steve West. Chizzy is done. How about Snakebite? Tossed in a brilliant 105.7 in a 6-1 demolition of Gert Nenchez. Gerwin Price beat Adrian Gray by the same score. The Iceman posting a 103. Two more big round one averages to pass your way. Ross Smith a 107.8. Max Hopp 104.6. Round two now, and Big H, Harry Ward taking on Jermaine Watamena, took a 2-0 lead on this double six, but the machine gun stormed back to even. It got to 3-3, then 4-4 when Watamena just missed the 150 checkout to break. Good thing for him, Ward would miss 3 darts on 24, and he'd make no mistake on his return visit. He'd then follow with this, the 108 double 16 good for the 6-4 victory. Clip unloaded. The machine gun takes it. Mark McGeaney taking aim on James Wade. Behind him, quenching his thirst. Missed the big number here, but did manage the 44 checkout on double 16. Offered up the apology. Wade with the smirk. That made it 2-2. The Gladiator kept battling with darts like these en route to 4 apiece. Ninth leg, the key moment. McGeaney struck gold with this double 16. A crucial break because he closed it out from there. 6-4 the final. He dismantles the machine. Great to see Mark McGeaney into the third round, said Charlie Gray. And yes, it certainly is. Jeffrey Desvaughn all over Adam Hunt in their showdown. This double 10 for 3-0. At 5-2, he sealed it with an 11-darter. 6-2 the final. The Black Cobra safely through to round 3. He averaged 95. Jose de Souza, Richie Edhouse next, and it was Portuguese and Pink Power early. He bypassed the 2020 bull route with Edhouse sitting on 32 and instead went 18s, 5 of them for 2-0. The 90 finish, no problem. He then tossed in a 14-darter for 3-0. Richie fought back. He took the next 2. No Madhouse here. The Shanghai instead as he climbs the ladder on the 120. Brilliant. He then broke on double 9, and like that, it was 4-3 Edhouse, 4 on the trot. He was fired up too. But look at this. De Souza broke right back, and on 103, yes, a ton plus of his own for 5-4. We'd go the distance. De Souza had the darts and used them wisely. He wins at 6-5. Edhouse did have a match dart. Other results for you. Mensur Suljovic averaged 103 in beating Ross Smith, who averaged almost 108 in round 1, just 95 this time round. And wow, Cristo Reyes with a 101.3 and dumping Duzza 6-1. That is an upset. The round of 32 now. Board finals. Simon Whitlock taking on Gerwin Price. Height difference at the Aki. And on the scoreboard, the Aussie a break to the good, leading 3-1. But this guy can play, and that he did. Turn the tables with 3 on the spin for 4-3. Whitlock would level and then break on double 16. He needed another double 16 the next leg for the match. But no, he'd missed this time. And talk about clutch. The Welshman came up huge on the 144. 3 perfect darts for 5 all. The big reaction, and that was it. Because he'd take the last leg as well. 6-5, your final, a thriller. Whitlock will no doubt be shaking his head. Mensur Suljovic against young Callan Rids. And despite darts like this from the Austrian, Rids would find a break in the 7th leg and then kick off the 8th with a ton 40. He had 3 180s along the way. He'd take it to 5-3. Nice shot here from Mensur to stay in it. The 112 finish, trying to serve it out. But no, Rids would miss 2 darts at double 11 for the match. Suljovic would level with the break and then hold as experience wins out 6-5 your final. As we look at the other board finals, 5 players all winning theirs with ton-plus averages. Krzysztof Ratajski and Rob Cross included. The Polish Eagle fired in a 105.8 in beating Ronnie Hybrecht's. Voltage went bigger, a 108.6 as he took down James Richardson. So that set up this, a tasty tie in the round of 16. Ratajski Cross both on their A game. We saw plenty of this throughout. The 180 from Cross, he had 5 of them, took out 70 in the 6th leg for a 4-2 advantage. Everything seemed to be working, but wait, the Polish Eagle won 3 of the next 4 to force a last leg shootout where they'd both miss bullseye. Ratajski on 130, Cross on 124, and it was Polish power as the Eagle cleaned up on 25, had first crack at it. We got some big emotion too. He is through to the quarterfinals with a 6-5 win, a nail-biter, and you can see what it means to him a lot. It had Jonathan asking this question: will the Polish Eagle make it back-to-back PDC titles by claiming today's Pro Tour in Dublin? Of course, Ratajski just won the Gibraltar Darts Trophy last weekend, and yes, he is looking good. We had Gurney v. Aspinall in our other last 16 encounter on the live stream. Super Chin started 2-0, but it was all square through 6 legs. From there, though, this guy took over, secured a break in leg number 8, and closed it out in leg number 9. 6-3 your final. He averaged 94. Up the asp, tweeted Hannah, forgiving him for beating her man MVG in Gibraltar. Happier today and in a forgiving mood now that he's beaten Daryl Gurney. Other last 16 results: Scott Taylor successfully through to the quarterfinals, as is Mensur Suljovic, Robert Owen, Gerwin Price, Cristo Reyes, and Ryan Joyce. So the Elite 8 now, and Gerwin Price cruising against Cristo, leading 3-1, then 4-2. The Spaniard, though, was not giving in. He clawed it back, pinned this double 10 for 4-all. Back on serve, he gave it some in your face, Gezi. But careful what you ask for. Price broke back straight away, let out the big roar, then the growl as he kicked off the 10th leg with a maximum, and it was ice, ice, baby. 6-4 your final. Mensur Suljovic staring down the Scott Taylor throw. He had the answer for it. This double 10 made it 2-zip, had a maximum that leg, pushed the advantage to 3-0, then 4, then 5. He did this 6 straight times, in fact, collect his winning double as he whitewashes Taylor for a berth in the semifinals. Dart Connect tells us that the Eagle continued to soar. Krzysztof Ratajski averaging 101.8 in dumping out Robert Owen 6-3. Relentless Ryan Joyce beat Nathan Aspinall by the same score. So then there were 4, and the aforementioned Ryan Joyce, first time we've seen him on the live stream today. It's the semifinals, folks. Best of 13 against Gezi, who was doing a lot of this, hitting trebles and reacting, roared a few times en route to a 4-2 lead. But Joyce is nicknamed Relentless for a reason. Battled back, pinned tops here for 4-all, then broke on this finish. Double 18 good. Price, though, would break back for 5 apiece, and we'd go all the way to a 13th and final leg, where the Iceman would make no mistake on his favorite. Tops for the dramatic 7-6 win. He did roar, but he also showed respect to Joyce, who had a brilliant run today. Great performance from Price, tweeted Liam Martin. That's why he is Wales' #1 darts player. In our other semi, it was Mensur Suljovic versus Krzysztof Ratajski, all square through 6 legs, but from there it was all this guy. After securing a break, he landed the Shanghai stellar stuff, knew it too, the intensity flowing. going. Why not? He would not lose another leg. 7-3 your final. Handshakes for Menser. He took 4 on the bounce. So that all led to this, our final act at PC 27, a best of 15 for all the marbles, and a much better start for the Welshman. He dropped the first leg, but responded with a ton-plus checkout for 2-1, then this double 3 for daylight. He pushed that advantage to 4-1, then 5-1 on double 10. We got this reaction. He was on fire. A 12-darter, then made it 6-1, 6 on the spin. Credit Ratajski though. He rallied with the next 3, the 64 checkout here for 6-4, a clean kill. He had a 170 finish earlier, then nailed double 4 for 6-5, and this outburst. Incredibly, this double 9 made it 7-6, 6 on the spin. Ratajski as he returned the favor. Price would level on this, the 121, very nice, but wow, look at this. As Ratajski went to give him a fist bump to say good luck, Gezi ignored him, left him hanging. Frosty. I like Price, said the Irish darts fan, but he should fist bump his opponent there. And I agree. In the decider, Price did this. Clutch on the 74 to win an absolute thriller. 8-7 your final. He screamed for all it was worth too. The handshake turbulent to say the least. And there was no interview. The Iceman left the playing area in a flash with the title. For the first time ever, the Polish Eagle loses in a PDC final. Unreal scenes too, because this was the last image we saw. The fiery, polarizing Price, a must-watch, love him or hate him, winner of Players Championship 27 today on High Roller Radio.